Well, what's going on, YouTube? Hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to share a little bit of my story with you. So, I've struggled with OCD for as long as I can remember, and it's only been recently that I've actually gotten some understanding as to the dynamics of it. And it's just one of those things that I think is, a lot of people don't talk about. So it's kind of hard for me to be honest about it sometimes, just because it's I know not a lot of people can relate, but I'm sure that some of you can. And if you think this any of this would help someone that obviously share it with them. But for me personally, I have believed that I could blow it for as long as I can remember. Now, what does that mean? I've believed that I could ruin everything in a moment. There's been this feeling that I'm never safe. I think that growing up, one thing that you need to know to contextualize that fear is my mom passed away when I was a kid. So I had an experience already of everything being taken away, or that's how it felt, in the blink of an eye. And I think that, and there's a lot more to this than that, but I think that helped, in my mind, legitimize the fear, just because subconsciously there was some part of me saying, well, this has happened before. So when I, just that belief for me personally that I could blow it at any time meant that when you have a belief, it's just there. It's one of those things that it's not like a thought that you can look at and sort of weigh the validity of it. A belief is just like a lens that you look through. So for me, if I was sitting, at home watching a movie, I'm thinking I could blow it at any time. I'm not now. When I say it like that, it's like, okay, well, why did you think that? But again, remember, this is a belief. So there's this fear that was deeper than words, that basically said at any moment you could do something and mess everything up. So that's the best way I can articulate it, but that's the fear that I had. So that meant, for me, what I would do is I would look while I'm driving right now. It was really easy for me to think, well, what if I accidentally hit someone? Oh, well, I was looking down for a second there. That bump I just hit, was that a person? No, it wasn't a person. And then the rational part of my brain obviously knew there was no way I hit somebody, but but with that dynamic going on, I felt like, well, how do I know that I didn't hit someone? Maybe I should check. And there's the compulsion. Maybe I should check. Maybe I should drive back there just real quick just to make sure. It's taken kind of silly forms before. I'm a pastor. Did I zip my fly before going up on the platform, or is it, I'm about to go up on the platform? Did I remember to zip my fly? And then it's like, yeah, you did. But what if you forgot? Okay, well, maybe I should check. And there's the compulsion. So just trying to share a little bit of the dynamics. And again, for me, going back to the fact that there was a deep-seated belief that I could blow it at any moment, that I could ruin everything at any moment. So that meant that in every situation, based on this warped line of thinking, there must be a way that in all situations, no matter how safe they were, whether I'm golfing or just sitting at home chilling, there must be a way that I could ruin everything. So then my brain would be searching for the way that I could blow it. And then when I found something that seemed to make some inkling of sense, it didn't have to make a ton of sense, obviously, but a little bit of sense, well, then I would latch onto it, and then I would fixate on it, and then there would be a compulsion to that follows. And it was just this terrible seesaw of either thinking that I could blow it at any moment, or that I already had, and the despair that went along with that. So That's just a little bit of the dynamics for me. And what was so helpful was I was in a counseling session, and this journey, I mean, there's so much more I could share about it. I mean, but I've been through a lot of counseling, and that's been really helpful to me. But in a recent counseling session, it just became, I felt like God really made it clear to me, Chris, there is no blowing it. Like that he helped me see that I had been believing a lie, that when it comes to that, because I've given my life to Christ, that I'm God's son, and that he loves me, and that when it comes to the most important thing in my life, when it comes to the most important person in my life, and that's Jesus, that there's no way I could ever lose him. Like, I'm not just gonna slip on a banana peel and God's gonna be like, I don't love you anymore. So it helped to take the pressure off and help me see that, it helped take the pressure off in a way that has helped with some of the lesser fears of what if I hit someone, or what if I forgot to tip my fly, or whatever it happens to be. And I don't want to, the struggle's not over. Like, and I want to be clear about that. But I have gotten some significant victory over it, and just wanted to share it in hopes that it might be helpful to someone. As I learn more, I'll share more. But I hope this is helpful. If it is, definitely share it, and we'll talk to you soon.